Noah Syverson back with you at First Horizon Park in Nashville, Tennessee. A neutral site clash between the 4th-ranked Vanderbilt Commodores and the Belmont Bruins. Glad you're with us. Again, it would be oh so nice if we could have fans in the ballpark today. But because of weather, supposed to come in later this evening, what was a 6 p.m. first pitch time moved up to noon. And the ballpark could not handle the staffing issues presented by that. So no fans in the ballpark, only credentialed media. There are some fans at the Third and Home Bar, which is located in foul territory near left field. And that balcony, folks, is packed. People dangling over the railings, packed in like sardines to get a look at this matchup. Top of the second inning, Jackson Campbell looks at a strike from Devin Futrell. It'll be Campbell, Kreider, and Behrens here in the second inning. Breaking ball that Campbell grounds foul left side. Diaz there to scoop it. 1-0 Vanderbilt as they got an RBI single from Spencer Jones that scored Davis Diaz in the first. Campbell will return and pick up his bat. He's got the batting glove on his left hand, Bear with his right hand. The high Navy socks. The pitch. Hit in the air. This should be playable. Shallow center. It's the shortstop Carter Young calling for it. He makes the catch. 1 out in the top of the second. Belmont is 4-0 in midweek games this year. Took down Middle Tennessee in the first one. That secured head coach Dave Jarvis's 1,000th career win. Then they beat Lipscomb in a Battle of the Boulevard game. Took down Evansville the following week, and last week beat WKU in a thriller at home. Tommy Kreider takes ball one upstairs. That win against WKU, one of the best comebacks in recent Belmont history. They were trailing 7-3 down to their final strike. As Futrell misses away for ball two. Belmont had 4 straight hits and 3 straight runs before Carson Shacklet came up and delivered the game-tying hit to force extras. Belmont would win in the 10th inning. Tommy Kreider hammers one left side. That will be foul, and it's towards the third and home balcony, and it's off the balcony there where the Belmont and Vanderbilt fans are waiting. Tommy Kreider just trying to give Bruin fans a souvenir. That one was smoked, but he was out in front of it with the swing. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's Futrell. High and away for ball 3. And the count 3-1 on Tommy Kreider, the right-handed DH from Madison, Alabama. Batting .286. 2 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Up high, Tommy Kreider works the walk, and the Bruins have a base runner. First walk issued by Devin Futrell, the left-hander. And the Bruins will look to do something with it, trying to respond after Vanderbilt got on the board first with that first inning run. 1-0 Commodores, and here is John Behrens, the left-handed right fielder. He made a spectacular catch in right field to rob Enrique Bradfield Jr. of a hit. And he takes a first pitch strike down the middle. 90 miles per hour from Futrell, who has been the Commodores' consistent midweek starter, making his 4th start of the season here today. ERA at 1.50. Behrens watches one into the mitt as it misses way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tommy Kreider with a healthy lead at first base, and Futrell sees it out of the corner of his eye and throws over to first base. John Behrens hitting 7th in Jarvis's lineup. It seemed to really suit him. You'll recall the first 18 or so games he was batting 2nd, struggled, and since moving to 7th, he has really excelled. Swings on the 1-1 and pops it straight up. The third baseman, Davis Diaz, coming into foul ground, makes the catch. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. So Tommy Kreider stays at first base. There are now 2 outs. And here is Jack Rando Bit of a surprise start for Rando. The middle infield duo has consistently been Grayson Taylor at shortstop and Jack Capobianco at second base, but Rando in to start. And he swings on the first pitch and bounces it to third. Davis Diaz, his only play is to first base. Bit of a high throw, but Nolan reels it in, and the side is retired. Tommy Kreider works a one-out walk, but Devin Futrell retires Behrens and Rando to end the inning. To the bottom of the second we go. Your score, fourth-ranked Vanderbilt 1, Belmont nothing on the Bruin Sports Network, presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Noah Syverson back with you, filling in for Dr. Rich Tyner. So glad you're with us on this Tuesday afternoon. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Satco, Nashville's best Tex-Mex made from scratch daily. Satco, the San Antonio Taco Company, 21st Avenue South, thesatco.com. Bottom of the second inning here at First Horizon Park. Vanderbilt leading Belmont 1-0. Jordan Zuger toes the rubber once again for the Bruins. And his first pitch to Carter Young is taken for a strike. Carter Young, the Vanderbilt shortstop, switch hitting guy. He'll bat left-handed against the right-handed Zuger. The 0-1 pitch, line foul, left side. And the count 0-2. 1 run on 2 hits for the Commodores in the first inning. Vanderbilt able to cash in on a 1-out double from Davis Diaz. Spencer Jones singled to left field to bring him in. The 0-2 offering, just off the edge. Very nice pitch from Jordan Zuger. 88 miles per hour, trying to paint the corner. But the count now 1-2. Shift on to the right side for the Bruins. The pitch in the air, foul. Carter Young has the eye black on the cheeks, long black sleeve on the right arm, silver and black batting gloves, and the long black socks. The 1-2 pitch, check swing, base hit, right center field. Over the head of Rando, John Behrens scoops it up and throws it in. And a leadoff single to start the home second for Vanderbilt. I'm not sure that Carter Young wanted to swing all the way there, but he got enough of it, able to muscle it over Jack Rando, the second baseman. And the Commodores have their third hit of the ball game. Left-hander warming up in the Bruin bullpen. As we mentioned, A.J. Gora, the pitching coach for Belmont, signaling that Jordan Zuger would probably only go 1 or 2 innings today. His longest outing was 3 innings. Here's Tate Kolwick, and he swings on the first pitch and fouls it up and over the bleachers. Kolwick, the reigning SEC Player of the Week, had a huge series against Missouri as the Commodores swept the Tigers to open up SEC play. Takes an 0-1 fastball down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind blowing across the diamond from left to right. Outfielders deep for the Bruins. The 1-1 slapped foul, and the count 1-2. Kolwick batting .348 with 6 home runs and 20 RBIs, and he's batting 8th in Tim Corbin's lineup. That should tell you something about the depth and power that this group has. The 1-2, just off the edge. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kolwick, the right-handed bat, evens up the count at 2-2. Here's Zuger. Swing and a foul tip. But, yeah, I was about to say, umpire Todd Mullins throwing up the hands, and I believe Kolwick will have to come back. Thought we heard the bat hit the ball. I suppose not. Maybe that was just the ball hitting the catcher's mask. Jackson Campbell talking with Mullins. They're going to call Kolwick out, a strikeout. The runners do move up as that ball kind of bounced away from Campbell. And by runners, I mean runner. as Carter Young, who had singled, now moves up into second base. So Kolwick out, a strikeout, one gone in the bottom of the second inning. And here's the 9-hole hitter, Parker Noland. Interesting sequence there. I think Campbell maybe thought that ball was tipped at the plate. Normally he doesn't drop a perfectly thrown strike like that. The Bruins will take the strikeout, but the runner moves up from first to second in the process. One gone, a runner in scoring position for the Commodores. Zuger's first pitch to Noland is lifted foul down the third base line. That gets out of play. And they have ruled out a passed ball on Jackson Campbell. That's a tough pass ball. Obviously, it went into his mitt, but as I said, I thought that ball was tipped as a foul ball at the plate. The 0-1, high and tight. 1 ball and 1 strike. Zuger already up over 40 pitches with just 1 out in the second inning. 1 ball and 1 strike on Parker Noland. Swing and a line shot foul left side. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on deck. This is a big at-bat for Jordan Zuger here. I believe that's Ethan Harden warming up in the Belmont bullpen. Freshman lefty. The 1-2 from Zuger. On the ground to third, Logan Jarvis stops it with his chest, bobbles, and he'll hold the throw as Noland reaches. We'll see how they rule it. Bit of an odd play. A bouncer that had some spin on it. Logan Jarvis had to play it off his chest. Bobbled it a little bit as he tried to transfer to his hand. And as a result, Noland, the first baseman, able to get aboard. Runners on first and second for Vanderbilt with 1 out. And the top of the Commodore lineup due up as Enrique Bradfield Jr. prepares to step into the batter's box. But before he does so, A.J. Gora comes out from the Belmont dugout, points towards the bullpen, and we will have our first pitching change here at First Horizon Park. That'll be it for Jordan Zuger. He throws 44 pitches, records 4 outs, gives up 3 hits. The line on him remains to be finished as the runners on first and second are his responsibility. They did rule that an error on Logan Jarvis, an E5 that advances Young to third and allows Noland to reach. Ethan Harden on to pitch for the Bruins. We'll introduce you to him when we come back. Your score, Vanderbilt 1, Belmont nothing, with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning here on the Bruin Sports Network, presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union. All right, Noah Syverson back with you at First Horizon Park. Ethan Harden, the freshman lefty, on the mound for the Bruins. He faces Enrique Bradfield Jr. Vanderbilt with runners on first and second, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. And Harden comes to the plate and deals a fastball bounced in front of home. Campbell does a nice job smothering it to keep the runners where they are. Ethan Harden making his 6th appearance out of the bullpen this season. Earned run average at 4.50, 0-1 win-loss record. In 8 innings pitched, he has 11 strikeouts, just 2 walks. Bradfield bluffs a bunt and takes a ball low. Breaking ball from Harden finishes below the knees, and the count 2-0. Carter Young at second, Parker Noland at first. Noland reaching on the E5. Advancing Young, who had singled to lead off the inning. Harden fires a fastball at the knees for a strike, and it's 2-1. Enrique Bradfield Jr., his first time up, sent a ball into the right center gap. John Barron's leaping, stretched out and was parallel with the grass, made a diving catch for the first out in the first inning. Harden with the 2-1. High, 3 balls and 1 strike. Bradfield Jr., sophomore from Hialeah, Florida, 6'1", 160 pounds. Left-handed bat, one of the best defensive center fielders in the country. He chokes up now with a 3-1 count as the pitch misses downstairs. A 5-pitch walk from Harden, and that loads the bases. Vanderbilt with 3 men on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. The Commodores leading the Bruins 1-0 and threatening to add on to that 1-0 advantage as Davis Diaz, the 2-hole hitter, will come up to the plate. The right-handed third baseman doubled his last time up and has scored the game's only run. Harden into his motion. A fastball knee-high for a strike to get ahead. Ethan Harden, another Nashville native, grew up in Franklin, Tennessee, just south of here, went to Battleground Academy. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thought it was interesting talking with Andrew Allegretta, the Vanderbilt radio man, and he was telling me how Tim Corbin felt about this matchup every year, knowing with how many Nashville area guys are on the Bruins roster, how important this game is for the Nashville baseball community. As Harden deals the 1-1, a breaking ball in there for a strike. Nicely done from Big E, and the count 1-2. He said that a lot of the Bruins players, grew up coming to Vanderbilt baseball camps and getting to play at Hawkins Field and getting to be around Vanderbilt players, and so they have that extra motivation. How big this game is. The 1-2 pitch on the ground, right to short. Capobianco from one knee goes to second for 1 out, on to first for another out. A 6-4-3 double play. Capobianco to Rando to Heaton, and the inning is over. Nicely done. Capobianco, not normally a shortstop. He made that play look easy, and Rando, a nice transfer as well. The inning is over. Ethan Harden pitches out of a bases-loaded jam, and we go to the 3rd inning. Your score, Vanderbilt 1, Belmont 0 on the Bruin Sports Network, presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union.